I think my final thoughts on this book are just I feel a little bad for the person who wrote it. Um, you can tell that you know, Dinah Hillier Whitaker was, you can tell that she is a very wonderful writer. She has a very compelling way to write. Everything about that's brilliant. And admittedly, a few of the chapters in here are very compelling. Um, and I think a lot of her interest in this, a lot of her interest in the idea of pretendians going in on Sasheen Littlefeather and all these other people who ultimately, what difference does it really make, especially the ones who are dead? What difference does it make? What difference does it make if you out a person who already has a successful career? Why does it matter? And I think it really comes from the fact of something that she says here, just in a throwaway line at the end of one of her chapters, which is that she is not enrolled in her tribe. The tribe which she is from, which accepts her and everything, does not give her citizenship. And she has this beautiful written stuff about disenrollment and the dangers of per cap and how you can commodify and create and, profit off of very small enrollment numbers to the point where you're really no longer a tribe. You're just like kind of like a country club because you're only a very exclusive group and you're doing it purely to make profits. You're not really about that. And for me, when I read this, just like I read a lot of people who, are, in academic worlds, pretendian hunters and everything, it's like there's something else there that makes them really, really upset. And I think one of the things that a lot of people who are either at the cutoff for their tribes or descendants or not allowed to be recognized, the thing that makes them hurt is that pretendians don't care. Because pretendians don't give a shit about being a part of a tribe. They care about basically using an identity to get ahead in the United States. And the one that's very convenient can be Indians. Because a lot of people think that, a lot of people who are not native or live in places like the South or other parts or like the Northeast, or like the Midwest, and, places like Ohio, for example, who don't have any federally recognized tribes, they think of Native Americans as a thing from the past. That, yeah, you can say that because everybody could be that. And it hurts people who are on the cutoff or below the cutoff so much because they know